Hey. I'm not gonna play any music because they like to silence the music videos. Just gonna let y'all see the little color. And I'm coloring from, I'll show y'all the book. I'll look at my dirty desk. But this is author, it's called The Garden Within, Sacred Floral Reflections, Affirm and Align Coloring Devotional by Reverend Shantae Lennon of In His Heart Christian Book Ministries, Affirm and Align Women's Ministries. You all know she was on the Black Business on my Juneteenth. Move my phone, but I was gonna keep it up here just so I can see any comments. But yeah, y'all come along with me, color with me, and we're gonna get started. And of course, for you all that don't know me, this is Deborah with Hairbed's Thoughts, and just gonna do a little coloring, a little talking, mostly coloring. I just wanna invite a few folks. Let's see if I can share it out. I was working on something earlier. But yeah, I'm just gonna share it out a little bit. Let's see. Yep. I'll just put it on the page. And let my people know. Some of them anyway. What do you want, Comfort? And y'all just hold on a second because he wants to go outside. If anybody pops in, I will be right back. I got it quiet for a second. All right, I am back. Thank y'all for waiting for me. But yeah, just doing a little coloring. And just tagging some folks and then we'll get started. Alright, I sent out a few tags of the people that already know my channel. And y'all may hear who knows what in the background. I'm not going to try to color in order. I'm just going to pick a page. And I like this one. It says, I align with heaven and walk in divine design. So that's what we're going to color today. And actually, we basically just need a basic red. And I have these two sets of color pencils. The basic number 12 of the coloring. I'll hold the camera up a little bit. The basic set. And then I bought this one. Is Colors of the World. Yeah. So but for this one I think I just need the red. And I'll just open this up on my phone just so I can see in case anybody comes in. But yeah. So I'm just gonna color. Y'all feel free to come in with me. I'm gonna make a pretty red rose. No, that's red orange. Okay, so you gotta look and you gotta read because it looks close to red. But I gotta get a pencil sharpener probably tomorrow because it's not that yeah, y'all see. All right, where am I gonna start? The roses are all the way red. I'm gonna start in the center this time. Okay. All right, so we just coloring. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday. And y'all, I got to get on here, like I said, more and more and more. Because y'all know about that $8,000. It's not $8,000. We should be getting $8,000, right? At least. But the 8,000 watch hours, now it's increased to that where it was 4,000. I've been fighting to get 4,000. And now they bumping it up to 8,000 soon. So y'all, we got to get it. So y'all gonna see a lot of stuff that I'm already been doing because I had already bought, the coloring book. So I ain't just doing no random stuff. But y'all gonna be seeing a lot of stuff. And it might not always be talking. It might just be me doing stuff like this. So I just will be paying attention to the chat as I'm coloring, you guys. When I see somebody come in, make sure you say hey in the chat and I will acknowledge you. So we're just gonna color. Yeah, we're just going to color. And I probably should have put coloring in the description box. Yeah. And I ain't gonna worry about that right now, cause then it's gonna take me. Let me see, it's gonna take me out of the thing. I'll put it on the ticker. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Color with me. Here we go. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat as y'all come in here with me. And like I said, this one says, I align with heaven and walk in divine design. But yep, so I'm just gonna keep coloring. But I'm still doing something that's relaxing for me. I'm also getting some work done. Because look, this YouTube don't stop. Because like I said, getting that 4,000 watch hours, it's not easy. And everybody's not going to go viral. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to go viral. All of a sudden, that's like a 1 in a million chance. Or 1 in 100,000 or whatever. I don't know the exact stats. But I know it ain't, just, all easy. It's not a cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? It is not a cakewalk. But anything worth having is worth fighting for, right? It's worth putting in time and energy and the hard work. You just got to find your way around it. This might be one of my ways of finding a way around it. You know what I'm saying? This can be something that I can do long term. Because, yeah, I'm a talker. But sometimes, and I'm talking now, of course, right? But sometimes you just want to I can talk, but not really looking directly at you. That's what, I'll say it like that. Don't always want to just be staring at the camera. Because for years I didn't even, like, I took pictures in high school, took the professional pictures, or you took the pictures at school or whatever, school pictures. And then, high school, me and an old friend of mine, we would always go and to, they had Sears and Ola Mills back in the 90s. We would go and take picture together. And with like matching outfits and stuff like that. And but people don't really do that anymore. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of photographers now where you can do photo shoots, but a lot of people don't do the whole, best friend photo shoots or whatever. Well, not really photo shoots, but I know they don't. I don't even know Sears either, because there aren't even too many Sears and JCPenney's out there anymore. I think we took some of JCPenney's too, but do people even really do that anymore? Like, I found and if I remember, I'll get it a little later, but my dad was looking through some stuff, because we still have a lot of stuff here at their house from being here through the years. But it was an old camera from when my kids were young. Well, actually, yeah, my kids were younger, and we had bought. I think my dad had bought them some cameras for Christmas or something. We all got them some cameras for Christmas, something like that. And but I guess I had me one too, or I don't know if I shared. I can't really remember, but it's got a lot of you can look on the camera and see them, but I want to be able to upload them or get them off of there. So I'm gonna have to get, and I don't have that type of computer anymore. So I might end up even having to go to like Walmart or Sears. I'm not Sears, Walmart or CVS or something, and how you put it in the little machine or whatever, and get the photos off of it that way. Because I was like, wait a minute, I haven't seen this in years. Yeah, but that was something to see though. Because it's like memories, because the kids were, I want to say the girls on some of those pictures, I think the girls might have been in middle school. And yeah, and my son was in early elementary. But yeah. But yeah, I'm just on here. I know other people may be on here doing their thing, but somebody will catch on, right? Somebody will catch on. And if not, I'll just be here on my own. Okay, so the app when y'all see is color, I align with heaven and walk in divine design. Yep. Here we go. And it's supposed to be mirrored. Like it's mirrored to me. So let me see. Okay, that's where it's down, and that's at the top to me. So let me see. Did I mirror it? Yeah, got it mirrored. So let's see how it looks without it being mirrored. Okay, see, mirror just moves it over. Yeah, that's all a mirror does. I want to flip it. How do you flip it? Y'all know? How do you flip it? Trying to look on the camera. Yeah, I don't know. So it's just gonna be this way, y'all. So y'all can see the pretty little roses. Let's see. Let's see. I colored one with the face on it the other day, or yesterday, I think. Hey, Els, thanks for coming by to say hello, girl. Thank you. I appreciate you. This is the second time, right? I appreciate it. Second time today, I think. Thank you so much. Everybody's in an uproar about these soon to be 8,000 watch hours coming. I think it's February or March. So we're trying to at least get our 4,000 if we can. I don't know how many you have, whatever. But yeah, we're just trying to resume in that. But I'm just doing something. I had already got the okay, thank you. I had already gotten this coloring book beforehand. I ordered it from, I don't know if you saw on one of my videos with the Juneteenth, and we did the Juneteenth Black Business Spotlight, and author Dr. Chantaine Lennon, she is the creator of this coloring book. All her information is on that video. I'll probably add it on here later. But each one has like a positive message, faith-based message in it. trying to find one of the ones I want to do. Because I bought I got these two coloring with the basic colors, and then I have one with the with the this one is called Colors of the World. Actually, Colors of the World is a new, I guess, color palette that they have now. But I'll probably get me some more. I don't know, I might even get me some markers. Yeah, supporting Black businesses is right. You know, we gotta support each other. We gotta support one another. No, there was one with a face. I did one with a face last night, but I thought it was some more. Actually, it looks like there's one more. Hold on, I might color that one. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, here's the one I did last night. You see that one? I've tried to mirror the thing, but it's not showing as mirrored. You have one somewhere. Okay, yeah, get it out. Color, just relax. I remember I used to color. We used to color all the time as kids. But yeah, I colored this one last night. I gave her color hair. I used to wear my hair in the rainbow colors, so I gave her the rainbow color hair. And she's got the red scarf tied around the top and her flowers. But yeah. So let me see. Trying to see how many more faces. Not a whole lot of them with faces, which is fine. So I'm going to be getting me some more colors soon too. Yeah, I don't want to use up all my. And all the roses don't have to be red. I'm going to color this one. So this one can be multicolored too. It says, even in winter seasons, the seed of my purpose is preparing to bloom. I like that. I think we could do some oranges and all kind of colors on this one. Yeah, I'm seeing orange and yellow, maybe some red on it and some green. Yeah. I'm seeing those colors for this one. Let's see what I'm gonna color first. I'm just gonna color. And that's what coloring is all about, right? Yeah. I gotta get me a pencil sharpener now. Cause there's a little bit of coloring that I've been doing for the past few days. It's kind of wearing them down. Yeah. But yeah, get your coloring book out, girl. Color. Yeah. And this gives you something to do. Relieve stress and relax. Right. Show your creative side. Okay, I think I'm gonna put orange up here. Because you gotta really think about where you're gonna be coloring it. You know, each pattern, because it's a pattern. Right? It's a pattern, so you gotta think about where you're gonna put what color. I never thought I would be doing this either. But Missy, I ordered a t-shirt from her, and like with the design on it and everything. And she was like, I wanna, I feel like I wanna, bless you with something else, gift you. And I thought that really meant a lot to me. I said that, appreciate that was really sweet. So I picked out, actually it's 3. I picked out 2 and she gave me one. Where's the other? It's not over here with me because one is this book, and then here's one. And move that out of the way. Here's one. This is actually, I gotta get me another blender, but this is her. It says sip, affirm and align, sip, gather and glow. I am victorious smoothies and punches. Hey, Dee girl, yeah. And it says I am victorious smoothies and punches for everyday elegance. I gotta give me another blender too, and start making some of her punches. I thought I was gonna try to figure out how to wait a minute, Serene. No, the idea for the coloring, Actually, a lot of people have been doing this, like on, especially over on like on YT and stuff. But it's one lady over there named right now her name is, I forgot her name right now. But and she does it over on TT a lot. But I was like, yeah, that's, I mean, that's her thing. But then when I like I said, when I bought the t-shirt, and then she gifted me a couple of this book and the one I just showed, the smoothies, and the other one is storybook I chose two, and she gave me one. But no, she gave me all three of the books. I just bought the shirt. And so I chose coloring book, but I didn't think I would be really getting up here doing it. Okay, so let me get back to see how I'm gonna keep my pattern, y'all. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Yeah, right, Didi. You get it, right? You get it, Didi. You gotta get these 4,000 before they switch to that 8,000. Because they are crazy. And I see everybody's talking about, like, you gotta get these hours. You gotta get these 8,000. So I'm trying to at least get my 4. And I had to break even. I ain't broke even at 1,000 yet. I'm like, now y'all talking about some 8? Like, come on now, y'all being greedy. Right. Yeah, that was real nice of her. She was like, she said, the Lord led her to, gift me these. And so as a storybook too, I have it somewhere over in another spot, but I'll show it later. Yeah. But I've been reading it too a little bit each night. It's a Christian romance, but it's like it's about the characters are under the sea. Yeah, so but it's for adults. It's an adult book. I'm not coloring, but it's an adult love story, Christian love story, kind of sci-fi, like with the mermaids and stuff like that. Yeah, like wow, that's cool. Okay, so I'm coloring my little leaves green, or whatever these are, parts of my leaves, parts of my pattern. I ain't gonna say leaves because it looks more like a star actually. Yeah, like a star. But yeah, Didi girl, I say yeah, like you said, 2-3 times a day. I was like, yeah, I got to, I got to get up here. And I see now, sometimes I don't want to be just looking directly at the camera all the time. I get that now. Okay, got those 3 green, and then these 2, because they got the line inside of them. So I'm going to try to keep them all the same color. But I appreciate y'all coming here with me. I'm still watching the chat. I got my phone sitting down in front of me as well. Got y'all up on the computer. But yeah. Because I don't know how that 5-hour live I did. Yeah, because that's okay. The 5-hour one, I think that's the one where it said I got like a little, not really a warning, but like a little exclamation point on it, saying mark or whatever, with a little triangle saying that it's not going against anything right now. Okay, I got you. It's not going on against anything right now, but that it could, later on. So I don't know. I may even take it down. But yeah, you feel free to sit and multitask and stay on there, child. Do what you doing, girl. I just appreciate you being here. So that's what this is. I'm not really in the background, but I'm just here, just trying to keep busy. And got to get up here and do what I gotta do. Because anything worth fighting for, anything worth having is worth fighting for, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm fighting for mine. Okay, there's the green. Yellow next. Yeah. Do a little yellow next. But yeah. So I appreciate y'all being here with me. Share it out on y'all channels. Just y'all other friends now. Because everybody going live a lot. Because I've been noticing it too by a lot of the people a lot of the creators that I follow. Everybody going live more now. A lot of y'all already got y'all monetization. You said Record about the music, but I have no idea. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, like I said, it didn't ding. It's that 5 hour live I did last night. And I may just I'll mention it to her if she don't catch this before I get a chance to. But I may not do anymore with the, and it was on the restream on what I'm on now, but it was their music. So that's why it caught me by surprise. Like, what do you mean? Unless something came on in the middle of the night but I was asleep. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't, it's the restream music. So why is it getting flagged? But I don't know. And then I have a look a little that little video from when I did go walking earlier today. I didn't record my whole live because I wanted to just walk and just enjoy the walk. But I just like record like a little 5 minutes or so, but I didn't cut my Spotify off. And you can hear it playing in video. So now that seeing that, I'm kind of scared to upload that little short video. So I'm like, I don't want them to, he flag me when I'm trying to get it. And so, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll mention it to her, Stephanie. Let's see. Okay, that's my yellow. Do a little red. No red. Go that way. No. Because if I do blue here and blue here, yeah, I'm gonna do a little blue. I'm gonna do a little purple. This is fun, y'all. Okay. Okay, violet, and then this is blue. Okay. Okay, I got my violet right here, and I got my blue, and they look very close. I had to really read on the thing. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. So this is purple. So I'm gonna do the purple first. I'll put that over there. Okay. Yep. This is purple. Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the heart. Yeah. Make sure y'all like the live. Click the like button and share. I saw a heart or something going up this thing, I believe. Yeah, that's a pretty violet. Okay. Going up here. And I'll probably read my book later on by myself. I'm supposed to be spending some time by myself, but I'm like, I gotta go. I'm like, whatever you got goals. You want, this is what you really been fighting for to do. Like, I mean, I know everybody want to go viral or whatever, but it really would change my life. It really would change my life. So yeah, we got to get these 8,000 hours. Okay, doing that red, purple. Can't do the green. I can do yellow mixed in there though. I'm gonna do orange first. Yeah, this is orange. So I'm gonna do the orange. Yeah. But yeah, I had to get creative, Dee. I had to get creative. Yep. Had to get creative. Yep. Had to get creative. It's really pretty too. And again, it says, even in winter seasons, the seed of my purpose is preparing to bloom. Yep, I like that. Okay, that's the orange. Okay, I said I wanted to do a little blue. Right. Here's my blue. Where I want to put the blue right here. Yep. I need to paint my nails too. Yeah, y'all might be seeing me doing a lot of my little stuff. Yes, everything gonna be content, and then my content is lifestyle channel. I talk about real life, real stuff, and that's my real life, real stuff. Cause I do need to paint my nails instead of waiting till it's time to go to church. Yeah. Oh, a lot of times I'll be like, okay, let me paint my nails. And I thought I got dressed and everything, waiting on everybody else to finish getting ready. And then I sit there trying to rush. But by then, they all be ready though. So I'm having a rush. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought I had time. And they're like, oh, you always rushing us. Now you're not ready. Like I was ready. Okay, so that's got the blue, orange, and the red, and the purple. So what color? I want the blue now. They don't have regular pink. Okay, they got I can't put a sky blue next to blue. What color is this? What color is this? Extra deep rose. Okay. Okay, extra deep rose. I haven't used this one yet. Extra deep rose. Okay, so we say it's more like a red, more like a brown to me. It's called extra. Yeah, extra deep rose. But I'm gonna tell y'all, to me, it look like a brown. I don't know what Crayola got going on, but it looks like a brown. Yeah, it looks like a brown to me. It looks like a brown. Yeah, it looks brown. They don't look. What y'all think? It don't look like no extra deep rose. But we're gonna go with it though. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. But yeah, I'm gonna do my research too. I'm gonna still talk to well, I'm gonna mention it to them, but I'm gonna still do my research too, because I know I don't know if y'all follow Rob the Maritimer. You know, he talks about content creation a lot too. I know sometimes he would share some different platforms where you could they had licensed. Matter of fact, I need to look back at my notes where they had licensed music that you could use. Some of it you had to pay for, some of it was free, but we'll see. Okay, y'all, so it's finished. It's pretty. Now let's see what else what color which one I'm gonna color next. Trying to find something I won't be using so much red with. Which I know how roses don't necessarily have to be red and white. I'm gonna do this one. It says, I was planted with the intention and watered. I was planted with intention and watered with grace. Yes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Elle. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna just do some colors. They don't necessarily have to be a certain color, right? But I do need to so then we have brown in here. What color is this? Okay, that's actually black. I don't really need no black in there. Cause in this deep rose, well, I got some brown in here though. In this one, in the colors of the world. And that's why I said this will go good with the if I had a book with a lot of like people in. I guess like when the little kids have the little use the nail polish. Funny. Wait a minute. Oh no, I have red. Well, I have faded red nail polish on my nails, but I'm gonna get some soon though. But I'm trying to figure out what color to use with this. These are like basically skin colors and stuff. But yo, dry nail polish. What girl? I ain't thought about no dry nail polish. Oh my gosh. And I was a cosmetologist too, but I'm trying to dry nail polish. Mm-mm. But that makes sense. I might need to look it up, right? So since I'm gonna be waiting to the last minute to do my nails. Okay, I'm trying to move that mouse over. Yeah, dry nail polish. You got me, girl. I know they make dry shampoo, so yeah, I'm pretty sure they make dry nail polish. I just haven't seen any. But now you're gonna have me Googling it though. Like dry nail polish, what? Yeah, these little branches. Like yeah, and this really does like help with your hand-eye coordination and all that stuff. Cause these little branches, and I want to stay in the line. I don't want to be this all looking all raggedy. So I gotta take my time with it. Excuse me. Yeah, I gotta really look. Mm-hmm. And of course, got a little break from Mama. She was in there resting earlier. She been in a little mood today. I say, Lord, Mama, come on now. You're not going to get me all riled up today. And she had her moments. I went out the line a little bit on that one. It ain't too bad. Okay, that's a little piece of a branch. A little piece of a branch. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I know it's like I said, I know she's frustrated too, just being in there all the time and not really being able to be on the go like she would want to. But you gotta at some point you gotta accept, what life is and how it is, and that's the only way you're gonna even be able to get through and get past it. Because I told her, I still strongly feel that a lot of it is grief. I'm grieving the loss of my aunts. And like both of her older sisters, and she's the baby. One had been gone like when I was in however it was four. Then my aunt Jean, she passed. I was I'm trying to think if I was married or in my 20s. That was early, like it's been many, 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 many years ago. And when she passed, and then the rest of them, they've been here since. And her first sister, that the one, the next one that passed after, up and skipped up to this time frame or whatever. My aunt Vicky, she passed. Cause actually, my mom she was still walking with her cane then, and I drove everybody. I drove us down to Macon, Georgia, it's a couple hours away where our family is, and I drove everybody down there, and I'm gonna do purple. And she was able to see her, before she passed. Like her was like maybe I want to say we went down there right before my aunt's birthday, which her birthday was in April. And yes, my son went back with me because my son graduated that May, and then from high school, and then a clear polish that helps your nails to grow quick. Oh, but I know it was dry though. Yeah, but and so then like I said, so my mom we went down and she had her cane, but then that following few months later, she passed because my son went back there down there with me for my. Oh, the nail dryer. That's what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I done had one of those things through the years before too. Not a girly girl. I am a girl. I like to do my hair, but I'm not a girly girl. I don't all that stuff, makeup, all that stuff. Like now when I have to do these events and stuff, my youngest daughter, she does makeup and stuff. So I have her doing, like when I did the gala and all those, she did that. Like if y'all see some basic little lipstick and stuff, then yeah, that'd be me. But other than that, nope. She does it for me. I need to be seeing what she doing. The only thing is hard is that a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, these events and stuff, are on the weekends. So matter of fact, yeah, the gala, that was early. I think she did do. No, she wasn't able to do my makeup for the gala, or did she? Can't remember. But a lot of times she'll do it like for certain awards and stuff, but she have to do it like early in the day because she works on Saturday evenings and sometimes all day. But she would try to like squeeze me, go ahead and get my makeup done. And then she had to get to work. I was like, I need you, girl. I don't want to do the basic. Because if I do the basic, it's just going to be basic. Because mama is not a makeup person. Even though I went to cosmetology school, they didn't teach us makeup like that. We learned skincare, how to, you keep your face clean, and there's different skin types and all that stuff, oily and the T-zone and all that stuff. But we didn't, makeup is an extra course. We didn't take makeup. So so I didn't really focus on. I never was really into makeup. I'm still not now. I know that to do all these events and stuff, I'm trying to look professional. So all right, let me get my face done, or beat, as they say. Let me get my face beat. And so, fortunately, my daughter can do it. Yep. My baby girl. I have two daughters. I have my oldest one. She's the one with the two babies. Well, my two grandkids, because they're not babies no more. But and then my youngest, she doesn't have any kids. And my son, of course, doesn't have any kids. Yeah, but yeah, so it's just us. But I'm just gonna start trying to focus on Deborah and getting these 4,000 houses, something for Deborah. Cause y'all, I really have though. I had a hair channel years ago when my kids were little, called Main Express. You probably can look it up. I think it's still on there. When I used to do their hair, they look back at those pictures and be like, "Mama, yes." But yeah, I was trying to grow my YouTube channel back then, and then I left it alone. This was like probably 2012, 2015, somewhere around back in there. And I was just like, 'cause I used to do their hair, like with the extension braids. I did my girls' hair, and then all the little girls in the neighborhood, teenage, they were like middle school, and I would do all their hair. They all come over here. I don't even think I charged nobody nothing. I think I just, here, come on, y'all, get your own hair. And if I did, I know it wasn't much. Like, I did all their hair. It wasn't definitely nothing like what they be charging now for this hair. Nope. I ain't never been big on just charging people a lot of stuff. That just ain't never been me. But I know it takes money to make money, though. So, yeah, it takes money to make money. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And like I said, I took my good walk today, too. So, and still, like I said, I'm probably not going to upload that video, or at least until I hear from more about the music thing. Cause I don't need nothing for them to knock me down, and I ain't even got up the ladder yet. Yep. Yeah, I like this too because I'm just like I don't have a specific topic that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a specific theme, a specific author, a specific book, or a life tip or anything. Just talking with my friends and cousins. Okay. Let's try to put another color in there. I might put a little green side of it. Or that dark brown or something. We'll see. Or no, I might. A lot of flowers will be kind of like black on the inside. Green too. I might do a green. I won't do black. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Some workout too, or probably from when I was walking today, though I was moving my arms around a lot. And I'm finally going for that MRI Monday, so I can figure out what's going on with this left hand. I can get some kind of relief. Well, there's some answers. If anything, just give me some answers. Now, don't tell me I don't know what's wrong with your hand, Miss Jefferson. No, that's unacceptable. But he is sending me for the MRI, so I'm not gonna be too upset with him. Not gonna be too upset with him. Okay, let's have a little green. Do green in the center of the flower. Okay. And y'all, I didn't put the video. I was gonna put a little clip on it because I took a picture. I said, Deborah, everything ain't gotta be content. Comfort peed in my bed again. That's my dog. I'm not sure you remember that I had a dog. And he has been dealing with heartworms, but he's better now. He's literally. They even said, when he went back for the last dosage, because now he got to take the medicine once a month. Because we did what they call a slow KILL. And he's been doing fine. Cause he even ran away the other day. He broke the leash. He's got one like those vinyl leashes that you hook up to the stake outside in the yard. And I let him out there, use the bathroom, play around a little bit. And the other day, I go and look out, and I'm standing out. Matter of fact, that's the same day we were having our cell phones that went out in our area, and it was telling you to hold your phone up to the satellite and all this and that stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I go outside. He was on the back, he was out the back. So I go out the other door so I wouldn't get distracted by him, so he wouldn't make me fall or nothing. Excuse me. So I went out there and holding the phone up to the satellite. Well, it picked it up as you held it up. It'll tell you like what direction to turn. Yeah, I wish somebody could have been recording that. But and then I see out the corner of my eye, I see him coming, kind of like coming towards me. I'm like, wait a minute, his leash don't reach that far. And I'm like, Comfort. And he took off running. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, man. So he ran around he was probably out for about maybe an hour. But to go, and then I went outside to I don't know if I put that video up, and I went outside after the phones weren't on, but I recorded. I went outside to look for my mom's like maybe he's out the kitchen, on that side of the house, whatever. That's on their side of the house. So I go over there, and I go out the kitchen door to look, and looking for him, and I don't see him. So I go around to the back of the house, like I turn the corner, and I look up at the window, and it's a big old spider, which I put it on Facebook. Everybody was like some kind of banana spider or something or whatever they call it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like Jesus Lord, get me away from this thing. And it's a big web, and it's like, oh Jesus. I was like, I don't even know if it's still out there. I got to see. But I was like, get me far, far away from that. So, but anyway, I didn't see comfort. But then I was, so I had come back in the house, let my mom know that I didn't see him. I was gonna get ready to go to the store, get him another leash, since he had popped it, and by then I got ready to go, and the guys in the yard that's kind of like diagonally across from our backyard, yeah, they I saw him in their backyard because I heard some barking, and I looked and saw him in their yard, and they have a fence. So I was like, "Can y'all hold him in there?" They were like, "No," because our dog, he's aggravating our dog. They had, I think, I don't know if their dog was a pit too or not, but I know it's a white dog. But they were like, he's aggravating our dog. We can't keep him over here. But I don't even think, because when I went around, I had to get the car and go around there. And by the time I got around there, he was all wet, sweating, hitting wet. And I don't know if he hadn't got in some water that quick or something. But he was tired. He came right on and got in the car. And I was like, ooh, I told him up and told him up and told him a couple of choice words. Lord forgive me. But I was like, don't you ever do that. But ain't got time for you to be running away from me. Like, no. But my mom was like, he must be feeling better then, from the heartworm. So I'm like, yeah, that's nice, but I don't have time for him to be running away from me. Okay. But yeah, we finished this page, you guys. It's pretty. I was planted with intention and watered with grace. And you guys, here's my mommy wants to call me. And oh my gosh, I don't know this. I'm on a computer actually, so I can answer it. So I'm gonna mute y'all for a second, okay, on the computer. Yeah. I saw. Okay, I got. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you, and you too, TD. Go ahead and live hop. I'm still here. That was my mom called me, so yeah, I just answer her real quick. But yeah, I gotta bring comfort back in a minute too. Yeah, I already almost knocked out an hour too. Yeah, almost. So yeah, I probably try to do a little live hopping myself too, or at least catching some replays. Yeah, and yeah, well, I'm gonna gotta I know you don't. I don't see notifications from you as much, L. But yeah, I'll see you later, girl. You probably already got off. I know it's talking, but yeah. hmm Yeah, I know, especially if all of us, the content creators, we've talked about this before. It's hard for us to catch each other, live and everything. Yeah, but we try. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me. My goal is to at least stay on here for an hour, and I might come on back on tonight. I don't know. Let's see. But no, I ain't gonna try to get it all in. I know I can't get it all in it one day. Yeah, because I got a little reminder set for self care to have this time with myself, and that's supposed to be for me to just read the book. So I'm gonna do this for another 10 minutes and then get me a little snack. And yeah, get me a little snack and read my book because this is relaxing, but it's also work, right? hmm hmm Okay, that's on the photo branch. Let's see. There's some more purple. Yeah, there's some more purple. Purple flowers. So I'm still here and watching the screen. So if anybody new comes in, say hello in the chat and I will see it. I hate that I'm getting hungry this late too. It's almost 9 o'clock. I haven't eaten a whole lot today, but still. Let's come back to those. See if I want to keep them purple or not. Yeah, the pretty purple. I think that's trying to think, should that be brown or not? This part right here. Let's see. My daughter's off tomorrow, so I probably can't. I can't go to Vendor Street tomorrow. Well, I have to take the grand with me. Vendor Street, that's where I have my books at for sale. I run a space inside there. And I have my books, and I have a couple, well, so far one author has joined me officially. And her books were author Ronald Jackson. Her books were there already. And so, yeah. But yeah, y'all gonna be seeing a lot more of me. So make sure y'all like and subscribe so you don't miss a beat. So you don't miss a beat. I mean, I won't be doing all coloring lives. I'll still be doing like Sunday. I actually have a scheduled live for my sponsors, Sunday sponsor spotlight season for my which I gotta send her the link to for the show. But because she's my gold sponsor for the All Words Matter Authors Expo, so we'll be doing a sponsor spotlight live. Yeah, make sure y'all join us. It's gonna be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the announcement is already out. Her name is Desiree Robinson. There's always more. And you also, if you caught the BIPOC series, she did one of those videos as well. So yeah, check us out Sunday at 7 p.m. Yeah, I'm not gonna set a certain day that I'll be doing these because I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of them lately. And probably a lot of different things that still align with me. I don't want to read the books online because that defeats the purpose. We write books for people to read. So if I read the whole books, whether it's mine or another author's, then it just defeats the purpose. So I don't know about that. But okay, so those are supposed to be purple too, though. They just haven't bloomed yet. Yeah, so they're purple too, you guys. Right? I may even get me a bowl of cereal. I don't know, just something light. But I'm gonna put something on my stomach. Like I said, tomorrow or someday soon, I need to get me a pencil sharpener. too. Gonna stay a part of the bloom. So here should all be the same color.
What is that? I just almost got knocked out by my new bodyguard. I got knocked out like.
Yeah, go around and check on Mama.
Wait, where am I? Who that is this? Is it Tom here?
Hand getting kind of tired too. Like, even though I'm not using my left hand, but I guess it's because I haven't been doing this particular activity with my hands, so it's going to be some resistance anyway. But the more I do it, the more, I think it should be brown. The more I do it, the more my hands get used to it. Now, which brown did I use? Did I use that? No. As a matter of fact, I had a regular brown Comfort chewed it up. It was on the floor. No, this is a deep rose too. It looks brown. That's deep rose too. Comfort chewed. Yeah, he found it on the floor and chewed it up. I threw that in the trash too. It's deep rose. This is rose extra. It's got to be this one that I did because, yeah. This is the deep rose. I think these branches up here, yeah, they look brown. It's called deep rose. It looks brown to me. Oh goodness. Yeah, I gotta let Comfort back in too. He can wait a minute until I finish this flower. Then I'm gonna hop off. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay. And more purple. Oh, yeah, that's the blue over there. The blue and purple sure be looking a lot alike, y'all. Yep, that's the blue. But they were very close. Okay. Yeah, I got to hurry up and get me a pencil sharpener. And this one is titled I grow through what I go through. Okay, I like that off the Shantine. I grow through what I go through. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, you guys. So I have finished it. So I need to throw that broken one in the trash. Put these up so that Comfort does not try to eat them. Oops. Try to do stuff with my left hand is like picking stuff up. Well, I can't help the camera, but picking stuff up is still difficult. Like we gotta either get another microwave or get another plate to go inside of it because I was making me a cup of coffee. I heat my coffee up. I make my water up in the microwave, and I had the coffee in one hand, and I was trying to wipe out the microwave with the other hand, and I grabbed the little, plate and dropped it. I was like, no. Okay, these go into the other one. Yeah, these go into the color thing. think I'm still missing a color though, because this ain't 12 colors. I'm missing a color. My little grandbaby probably got it. Yeah. Put these in here. You see, this is Colors of the World too, but it's acting like it's an extra color. Extra crayon on the color pencil. And I'm gonna pull all of them out of here, but let's see. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Yeah, this is just an extra one, but it's also called Colors of the World. I guess I must have maybe I've made a mistake and put one of the other colors in there. So it's gonna go in the regular one. But yeah, I'm gonna say thank you guys for rocking with me. If you catch this in the replay, say hey, replay. And yeah, and I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did, because I really did. And let y'all see my face at the end of this, right? There we go. Here I am. But thank y'all so much for watching me color and talking with me. And I will see y'all later. All right. We out at 4,000. All right. Bye-bye, everyone.